Hello and welcome to the Half Acre Ranch, where the birds love to sing and it's always green. So this is the first set of videos I did, which is going to be for my family, and then I did the second set, which you'll see in the next video, that I thought, yeah, I'll put that on YouTube. But my daughter said, oh, I should include all of my vlogs I've done because maybe a random stranger on YouTube would like to watch them. So here you go. This was the first set of videos I did, put them all together in one, and I hope you enjoy it and come back for more adventures on the Half Acre Ranch. Welcome to episode 1 of Adventures on the McRoberts Ranch. So you can see we had a big truck deliver some dirt yesterday. It was interesting getting it through the gate on the side. Dad and Cameron had to help guide him, but he did it just fine. And so no more sand circle, yay! And then flashback. We told him to dump it right there, and he dumped it right there. Remember when in the book of Cars and Trucks and Things That Go, dump it right there. I think it was a cartoon rabbit, and all the dump trucks dumped it right there where they were. Anyway, I digress. So here is the raised bed. We're doing what they call hugelkultur, where you put cardboard down and then you can put down compost and sticks and small logs. So this here, I'd put some compost from inside the house yesterday. I thought, wait, I'm not filling the whole thing up. What if overnight some animals come want to get the compost? So I put some dirt in that, but that's because of that. The dirt's going to go basically in the top. And then I want to also show you our mini orchard, our pawpaw trees. They are leafing out. Look at them. They are so healthy. So I'm going to walk over there so you can see those too. Okay, if you're bored, you can just stop the video now, but I thought you might want to see. Try not to walk too fast. All the leaves on the pawpaw trees. So right straight ahead, that's Florence White. She's the little one, because that was the size they had. I said hopefully by tomorrow night I'm taking off the tomato cages. Excuse me, the chicken wire cages. That was last year. I had shade cloth on them to protect them from sun. They're big enough they don't need that, but look down below. So it was great. What we did with the cardboard box, we put down, then mulch keeps the grass up, but those are wild violets all through there, and so it's like too hard to weed. So I bought some tree trunk protectors. I'm going to put on them, and then I can just take off the chicken wire cages and be done. And look at all that growth that she's had. If you see where the trunk turns from like a brown to a green, that's all new. She just like is taking off. And then this guy, this is the KSU Atwood. So he's the one that's supposed to bear lots of fruit. And then this is the KSU Chappelle. Now that growth, look at his growth. He's big, vigorous grower. So those 3 branches coming off, that's all new stuff. Welcome to episode 2 of Adventures at the McRoberts Ranch. I forgot to take you on a tour of the 2 raised bed gardens I already have. So I planted some stuff in here. Some has done well, some hasn't. So we'll start with the part that hasn't done too well. This is spinach. I don't think that's spinach. I think that's grass. I think this might be spinach. Then over here, guess what these are? I would have liked them. These are carrots growing here. And then we'll go over the other side, the part that's doing really well. Yay! Radishes. So those are all radishes. There could be some weeds in there too. And then over here, like, watch, these are weeds. Watch. Get rid of the weeds. Yeah. And then over here is beets. I think I may have 2, like right here. That might be one. And over here. And then raised bed number 2. It always feels like it's sheathing when you plant seedlings, or whatever they would call these transplants. So these are cabbages. I went to a gardening workshop at the extension office. They were giving away trays. This type had 4 in each tray, and this had 3. And I saved more to the end, and there was still extra left. They said, oh, let's go ahead and take one of each. So I got 7 cabbages. They're growing like weeds. That's really good. And then over here, this will be where I put my winter squash. So it's going to be squashed together, because the cabbages are taking up a bit of room, but that's okay. And then I forgot to mention over here, so Dad was a great helper. This is what they call cattle panel or feedlot panel. They can use it for fencing for livestock, but it's very great for trellising plants. So I'm going to plant legumes on either side of the cattle panel, on both sides, different types of legumes, and those will be growing. I might plant those before we leave, or I might just wait till I get back on next Friday. So that's the end of episode 2. Time for episode 3 of Adventures at the McRoberts Ranch. Dad said I should call it the McRoberts Farm, which is actually more correct, but that's okay. I like the term ranch better. Amanda's hoping we'll get chickens, so we'll keep it at ranch. Anyway, so if you notice, this is our compost. Look over here. This is from all that wood that's over here that's decomposing. I'm trying to move away from the shed because it's discoloring the shed siding and needs to be out of there so we won't have termites, etc. near a building. But anyway, that's not why I'm here. I'm really here to look at these. So these are volunteer squash. Yay. I actually put some squash seeds in here about a month ago in the compost. Maybe it was more like 2 months. Anyway, see what happened. And then as you go down, 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 down. Okay, looky this. All right. Who knows what this is? Dad can't guess because he has already been told what this is. So the first person of Shannon, Jacob, or Amanda who guesses this right gets a gold star. Put your answer in the link below. Leave a comment. Put your answer.